Hi, welcome to Lunar Logic Tarot. I'm Juju, and this is going to be a very interesting reading. It's going to be an all signs reading from Aries to Pisces, obviously. It will be time stamped. The timestamps will be in the description box below, as well as the comment section below. This reading is going to be about the Saturn and Pisces transit that has started already March 7th, 2023. And it will go until May 24th, 2025. So we're going to see how it is going to affect each zodiac sign. Okay. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. If it's not your story, do not try to make it fit. This is a very slow moving planet. It is a very dense, heavy planet. Saturn is the planet about, responsibility. It's about discipline. It's like the father figure, rule, structure, obligation. Also your ambition. It's also about your hard work. It's about wisdom, your growth and your maturity, the hard lessons, the hard truths, a little bit of tough love there, history, your commitment, also even agriculture. That's where it comes from, because I can't remember the name of the Roman god. Saturn is named after the Roman god of agriculture, but I can't remember off the top of my head what the name was. But that's where we get the saying, you reap what you sow, basically. So there's that. So obviously karma. Karma doesn't necessarily have to be bad. It's really neither bad nor good. It's, you give what you get what you've given. Also about commitments. It can talk about, like I said, hard truths, your stability, your history, your challenges to overcome, your opportunities for growth. What else? Let me think off the top of my head. Your obviously your stability, rules and regulations, structure. Structure is a big one too. Also, Saturn it rules Capricorn, rules the earth, over the earth, in the sign of Capricorn, but also too, I believe that it rewards compassion and empathy towards others. So there's that. So again, take what resonates, leave the rest. If it's not your story, do not try to make it fit. I'm not going to say roles can be reversed, okay? Because this is about each zodiac sign, but definitely check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus. Definitely check out your Saturn placement, because this is about the Saturn transiting Pisces. Also, wherever your Pisces is placed, if you have Pisces in your chart, also what house it is placed, okay? That's going to be really, really important for you. Also, where Jupiter is placed, because, Saturn is about your lessons, while Jupiter will be about your blessings, okay? So definitely check that out. What else? At the end of this, I will give you your guidance. I'm not going to do the zodiac signs, but I will give your guidance at the end. And it's going to be a little bit more in-depth guidance, because this is a little bit more about, healing and stuff like that. This is about, this is a long prediction, okay? This is about lessons and things like that. So, okay. What else? If you need or want to get a personal reading with me that is tailored specifically to your energy and or your situation, my email is in the description box below. I am still running my 50% off on all private personal readings until the end of May. Slots are still filling up. As well, I am still not showing my face today. Not because, of anything other than my eyes are still really kind of puffy from, as many of you know, I had to put down my dog. He was very, 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 very sick. So I didn't have a choice. I was able to spend some time with him, but unfortunately they told me I had to put him down within the week. So, but I was lucky, and I got to spend some good time with him, and he got to have some special days, and I got to take a lot of pictures, and I really am so grateful to each and every one of you for your compassion, for your empathy, for all your love and support and words of encouragement, your words of condolences. It's been exceptionally hard for me. I was very close with he was my best friend. He was at times my only friend. Um, if you know if you can have a soulmate with fur, he was mine. So, you know, I'm missing him terribly. House doesn't feel the same. But I will continue. He was actually a Capricorn. So I got 10 beautiful years with him. So I'm blessed. But I just want to say thank you so much for all of your love and continued support. I greatly appreciate you guys, okay? And I will be back to doing my regular weekly standalones next week, okay? But I just want to say thank you so much for understanding. And I'm really sorry I wasn't able to do the Freebie Friday yesterday. Today's Saturday. I was a little bit not a little bit. I was quite beside myself. So I was not, I didn't have the emotional, spiritual bandwidth to really give you guys my all. I'm able to do this a little bit today. You know, but I just was not able to do it. I have rescheduled that Freebie Friday for March 31st, 2023 at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely make sure you are there. So, yeah, I hope you guys can join us, okay? All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start off with some karma cards. And how these work is I pull a planet card, a sign card, and a house card, or like the houses card. I read the blue is the message, and the red is the action, okay? Because I have to turn them around. And then I'm going to get like some additional messages about why you're getting this message. I'm also going to get some shadow work cards because this is going to be important. And then maybe I'll get some tarot, and then I'll get what you need to surrender, okay? All right. 1 second. Let me throw this away. And yeah, I just wasn't, you know, my eyes are kind of sore and they're really puffy. So I just wasn't really feeling like putting any, you know, cosmetic on or anything. And it's just, they're just really kind of tender. All right, let me go ahead and let's get started. Okay, enough about me. It's about y'all. But I just wanted to tell you guys, I love y'all so much. And y'all, the support I have received about this, I don't want to get emotional. I'm trying my best not to. Has been really deep and very profound for me, and I'm very, 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 very grateful. So thank you. I just want y'all to know that. Okay. It surprised me actually, and it really means a lot to me. I really needed it, actually, because it was really difficult to say goodbye to him. It wasn't easy, you know. All right, enough about me. So we're going to start with Aries. So 8:30 is what I saw. Oh, right. Okay, so Aries. So these are a little bit, you know, might be a little more harsh, but I don't feel harsh. You know, that's why I'm using mostly oracles, but I will get into the tarot a little bit, but, you know, just letting you know. All right, let's see. Show me Aries, please. Aries for the Saturn and Pisces transit. Ooh, okay. All right, here we go. So we have signs, planets, and houses. Okay. All right. I'm going to turn them over. So we'll start with the blue messages. Okay. Okay, so you have the North Node in Taurus in the second house. So North Node in Taurus. So you guys can write this down if you want. In the second house. And we're going to start with the blue messages first. And it says, there will be resources to maintain your beliefs. So this will be from now until May 24th, 2025, and obviously those energies can linger beyond. Okay, just letting you know, though, because Saturn is such a dense planet and it's so slow moving and it's very kind of intense. So even though technically the transit will end in May 24th, 2025, but that energy definitely can linger past. So keep that in mind. But it says, there will be resources to maintain your beliefs, success from the practicality of what you value, benefit resulting from the productivity of your resources. So what this is about your stability. So your lessons, now, again, I am not the arbiter of karma. I am not the arbiter of astrology. Just take it for what it is, okay? This is just the messages. I'm just the messenger. This is about, North Node is about where your destiny lies. This is how I understand it. Is the head of the dragon, right? It's like, I may not pronounce it correctly, but it's Rahu and Ketu, right? But it's like the beginning and the end. It's like the world serpent, like the, what is it? I can't pronounce it, but it's like the snake eating its own tail. It's like the head and the tail. But so you're going towards your destiny, right? And it's about your groundedness, your stability, and but it has some what do you believe about your finances? What do you believe about your stability? So your belief in your finances, your stability, what that looks like, what does it feel like? Your money mindset might even be something, how, looking at your time management, your productivity, your, all those things is all going to be what's going to be looked at for you for some Aries, okay? And this may not be for every Aries, okay? What is your personal value? Like, how do you feel about yourself? Everybody has intrinsic value, right? So do you know your intrinsic value? Meaning, like, do you believe in yourself? Do you know your self-worth? Not just like your net worth, but your own self-worth. And what does that look like for you? You see what I'm saying? So that's what I feel like for you. Okay. Your practicality is really going to be challenged. There's going to be lessons in that too, as well. Also your finances too. Okay. Now, what actions can you possibly take? And also what your beliefs are and your faith in yourself. You got a lot about beliefs here. Okay. Then you have, this one's going to be a hard one for you, Aries. Okay. And it says, have faith in your beliefs patiently. Have faith in your beliefs patiently. Okay. Aries, you're notorious for no offense, not having a lot of patience, okay? It says, do not worry about the cost of what you want. Now is the time to use the most direct way and get what you need, okay? So it's about having what you need versus everything that you want and being happy with that, being satisfied and okay with that, but also having goals to get actually what you want as well. Like having short-term, long-term goals, practicality, but also patience. Rome wasn't built in a day, right? Having faith in what you believe in. What are your beliefs? The strength of your convictions. What is that? And what does that mean for you? What are those and what does that mean for you? Oh, also, I'm getting a lesson too about stubbornness. Okay. What else, please, for Aries? For this Saturn and Pisces transit. But definitely check out if you've got Pisces in your chart, or if you're dealing with someone who's got Pisces in their chart. But also check out your Saturn placement. Again, you have faith. This is all about what you believe and listening to your higher ups. Do you believe... okay. I'm not saying you could be very spiritual, or maybe you're religious, or maybe you're agnostic, or maybe you're atheist, whatever it is, right? Or maybe you're very spiritual, right? But do you have faith in your spiritual team, your guides, your ancestors? Do you have faith in the universe? Do you have faith in the divine, whoever your higher power is, if you believe in that at all? Do you really have faith? Do you trust? This is all about faith for you. I'll write that down. Yours is about faith and belief, but not necessarily religious faith, but maybe, depending on, what you resign with. Faith and patience for you. So this is about also, I'm getting like divine timing for you. What else, please, for Aries? for this Saturn and Pisces transit. Joy. Do you believe that you deserve to be happy? And destiny. Do you trust in your path? Do you have faith in your path? Do you believe in your path? Do you believe it's your destiny to be happy? And what does that look like for you? Because no one can tell you what that is for you. Only you can say what that is for you. You know what I'm saying? What is block? Let's see. What is your shadow work here? What is Aries shadow work here? I feel like because you have your North Node here and you have Destiny here, which this is your North Node from my understanding about astrology, that is like your destiny, your path. So it's like, do you have faith in your destiny? Do you have faith in your path? You know what I mean? What is your shadow work? Resentful. So you will be challenged to heal resentfulness in yourself. Think loving thoughts for the person or yourself that you resent. It's restricting your emotional happiness. That will be a challenge. That could be for some of you. I'm not accusing you of anything, but I can only give you the message. This is what could be blocking you from joy, obviously. Blocking you from having faith in your destiny and in yourself. This could also be making you feel somewhat impatient, possibly. You also have arrogance. Okay, it says, excuse me, if you're insecure or fear rejection, this behavior surfaces. Work on accepting your true self. Excuse me. So sorry. 1 second. Sorry about that. Some of y'all may not want to hear this, and I'm sorry. It says arrogant. If you're insecure or fear rejection, this behavior surfaces. Work on accepting your true self and give yourself love as you are needing it. And I also heard too, loving the skin that you're in and being happy for who you are, being, living unapologetically of who you be, being, authentically yourself unapologetically. And trust. I feel like for some of you, it's a big one about trusting yourself. And having faith and faith in yourself and faith in your spiritual team and your path and your destiny. Believing in yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you don't believe in yourself, you know what I mean? What else is, okay. You also have, manipulative. Okay, I'm not accusing you of this. Maybe you have dealt with a lot of people. See, I forget where I heard this from. I forget where I heard this from. Or maybe I came up with it. I don't remember. But it's something, I'm paraphrasing here. So something to the effect of other people are never your problem. And that is excluding abusers. I'm not talking about abusers. Okay, I'm not talking about abuse or abusers or attackers or anything like that. Okay, but there's something about, other people are never your problem, or if it's romantic, I think it was about romantic. Your person is never your problem. They only reflect the problem in you. I'm not talking about abusers or, attackers or things like that. I'm not talking about that. But I forget, there was another saying too, and I didn't say this one, but I can't remember who said it. I don't know where it came from. So again, I'm not trying to steal nobody's stuff, but it's like what you can't stand in another person or what makes you angry in another person. Not all the time. I don't think it's all the time, but I think some of the times it's a reflection of what is it within you that you haven't addressed or something. Anyways, I'm not accusing you of this, but there's something about manipulation, or maybe you come off manipulative at times. So it says, let go of wanting to exert power over someone or a situation. Do you need to work on your self-esteem? Okay. And I feel like it all stems from some form of resentment towards yourself and or others, or both, which ultimately stems from an insecure place because you need to love yourself more. Okay. So there's that. Let's see what else, please, about this Saturn and Pisces transit for Aries. So you're going to be challenged with patience, your faith. You're going to be presented with people that might be resentful of you, that might be arrogant towards you, that might act manipulative towards you. Okay, because they're challenging you to look at these things within yourself. Or you might be acting these ways towards other people because these are things that you need to reflect on within yourself. Show me what else? Why is resentful here, please, for Aries? Yeah, the High Priestess. This is something secretive or something that you don't speak on. So it's like you're sitting there quietly. The High Priestess is somebody who doesn't speak on what she knows, right? You could be very resentful towards somebody who is like a High Priestess or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or you could be very resentful of somebody. This is Persephone, by the way, of the underworld. You see the, she's like of the underworld, right? I can't remember the name of the fruit right there. It's got like the little red seeds in it that you eat. Gosh, I can't remember the name of the fruit. I know what they are. I've had them. They're actually really good, but I can't remember the name of it. So you're like secretly resentful or hating on somebody that you don't speak on it. Why is the arrogance here, please, for Aries? Prince of Wands. You come off as powerful because you fear of rejection. Male or female, doesn't matter. That doesn't mean you aren't powerful in your own right. Absolutely. But that doesn't mean you have to put down others in order for you to be who you are. Right? So you act arrogant so you don't get rejected. But inadvertently you actually get rejected because of the arrogance, is what I just heard. Why is manipulative here? Yeah. You have the Emperor reverse. That is your card, Aries. You are being manipulative because you're doing things because you want power. You're doing things for the sake of power. You're acting as a bully. Or now, if you have done this towards somebody in the past, now this could have been something that happened, I don't know, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, a year ago, 6 months ago, yesterday, I don't know, whenever. This is now coming back around to be dealt with, to be taught a lesson about. This reading is not about other people. Now, you could have dealt with somebody like this in the past, and now you have become like this yourself. You could have dealt with a father figure who was like this, and are you acting like that father figure? You see them, or a mother figure or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Give me, what's this High Priestess about? Do you trust your intuition? Six of Wands in the reverse. You don't want to be seen. You feel disgraced. Or you feel shamed about. Okay. You're resentful of something that you keep secret. Okay, this is it's something about secret shame. Or you secretly are resentful of others and you secretly hate on them because of resentment towards yourself. I don't know. This is deep. Okay, I don't know if I should have done this reading. Prince of Wands. Okay, Queen of Wands. You feel the reason why okay, whomever I'm reading for, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. The reason why you feel the need to come off arrogant and project this image of the Queen of Wands, male or female, doesn't matter, is because you feel for some reason that's where the insecurity is. You fear rejection because you feel inferior. Instead of accepting yourself, the good, bad, and ugly, your opportunities for growth and your greatness and everything in between, Instead of accepting yourself and all the wonderful things about you and the areas that you have, you know, your flaws and all, instead of doing that, you're projecting an image to the world of superiority that you want people to see about yourself, and, you know, instead of being your authentic self. Show me this Emperor reverse. The Hierophant reverse. You're not committed to the process. You're not. And Saturn is about commitment, being committed to the process of growth. You're not. You tell people you are. It's basically you don't practice what you preach. And I don't mean like you're a preacher, although some of you might be. But you don't practice what you preach. It's like coming off as very self-righteous. Self-righteous indignation. You don't practice what you preach. There you are again, the Fool. You don't practice what you preach. You don't do a lot of self-reflection, whomever I'm reading for. And Spirit is asking you to do that. The Divine is asking you to do that. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Saturn in transit for Pisces, please. Yeah, you use spirituality or religion or faith. You either very spiritual, maybe you're even religious, or both, or just very, very spiritual, or you use some type of spirituality to dominate people, or to put yourself at a high, or like it's like you're trying to make yourself more superior than others for control. Yep, power. Yep, it's for power. Yep, and making other people submit. Be careful. Be careful of that. Yep, and then generosity. Yep, and then but you want to be revered as someone who's very generous and pious and very giving, but in reality, you're power hungry. For some of you, you're coming off as very power hungry. You might be seen in the public eye, or you're attached to somebody who is, and you're not seeing that person correctly. Be careful of using people because they are so generous as well. And you have a need for power and domination. Be careful of that, okay? What do you need to surrender? What does Aries need to surrender, please, during this Saturn in Pisces transit? Surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Surrender to your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, or I'm also going to say, from what Spirit is saying, power, addicted to power. Take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. One more. What else does Aries need to surrender? Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. You don't have to be anybody else but yourself. That's what makes you awesome. They also want me to get the Methuselah cards, which are these it? Yep. They want me to use one of these. Okay. What else, please, is, what else is Aries lesson or lessons for this Saturn in Pisces transit? You have the Mother of Dawn, the emissary, beauty, agency, and compassion. And that is about, and then I'll move on. Don't forget, I'm going to give guidance at the end. So make sure you stick around for that. Okay, it says, once a mortal woman, legendary beauty, the Mother of Dawn now represents the populace of Hades, communicating their interest to the powers of the realm. In life, her beauty was used as a prize to be granted to others for their deeds and valor, irrespective of her own wishes. In death, she is free of these constraints and chooses to exercise the agency that she was denied in life in service of others. The Mother of Dawn illuminates the path of compassion and kindness, demonstrating that the difference between service and servitude is the power to choose. It is in this power and ensuring that it is available to all that true beauty is found. Okay. All right, I'm going to pause this and I'll be back to do Taurus. 1 second. All right. Hey, Taurus. So let's do your reading. So what this is, these are the karma cards. I get one of the planet cards, one sign cards, and then I get the houses. And basically, I will read the blue section first, which is the message, and then I will read the red section next, which is the your potential action that you could take, and then we'll go from there, okay? All right, so what do you have, please, for Taurus for this Saturn and Pisces transit from March 2023 till May 2025? What for Taurus, please? What for... Okay, so we got the house. Okay. We got the planets. Let me get the sign card. First one I see. And there it is. All right. All right, let's see. You have Mars in Sagittarius in the 8th house. So you have Mars in Sagittarius in the 8th house. Okay. So it says, the drive for insights to understand personal power, the confronting of the wisdom of the mysteries of life, action resulting from the understanding of a major change. Okay, so this is all about your personal power here, Taurus, and how do you use it properly? Okay. How do you use that properly? How do you use, like, wisdom? Even, like, mysteries, like the occult and stuff. How do you use personal power properly? How do you take action with that? Also, don't forget to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I'm also going to do a collective reading for everybody. And then I'm also going to do guidance at the end. So definitely stay for that. But check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, or excuse me, Saturn and Jupiter, okay? Also, definitely North Node too. All right, let's see. Let's see what the action, potential action is. Okay, it says, energize your highest ideals as a life or death issue. Confront the rules of getting and using power. Force yourself to get out to the world and use other people's resources. So this is all about how are you using your personal power to overpower other people. How are you obtaining personal power? And how are you using it to create change for yourself? Or are you doing it for a higher calling? Why is Mars here, please? Tell me more. Passion. What are your passions? What are you taking? Because so passion can be one of two things. Passion can be, lust, sex, desire, or anger, right? Mars is the house of, the masculine aspect of war. Scorpio is the feminine aspect of war. Mars is direct in daytime, charging the front line, and Scorpio would be the feminine aspect, which would be night, more like the stealth, the assassin, the assassin. How are you using your passions? You need to confront your passion. How are you using your passion? It may be your personal power, but how are you using it? Okay, tell me more, please, about this for Taurus. Okay, we also have joy. Okay, and then you also have impasse. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Sorry, I don't know if y'all can hear that. So, it says your ideas, the rules of get it out to the world and use other people's resources. Getting and using power. The rules of, you need to follow the rules of getting and using power, or you will be blocked here. You're being blocked from getting power. If you're this is almost giving me like an energy of femme fatale, whether you're a man or a woman. It's like, or Don Juan type, like Don Juan or femme fatale. It's like using your sexuality to, and there's nothing wrong. I'm a very sex positive person. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's using it in a manipulative way to gain other people's personal power and or resources, and you will be blocked from doing that. During this, you will be confronted with this. You will be blocked. Or you know, you will be confronted about how you're using this personal power. And there's nothing wrong with having a strong, you know, sexual power or feminine or masculine sexual power. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But everything is good within moderation, right? Because it says, okay. What else, please, for Taurus? What else will they be confronted with? Narrow-minded. Says you have a limited outlook on perspective and thoughts. What makes you think your thoughts are solid gold? You may have a great passion and you may have, you know, great ideas about certain things or topics, or, you know, you might have a lot to offer and you know, a certain perspective or a certain ideology or philosophy. That's true. All your thoughts and your feelings are valid and true because they're yours. Nevertheless, that doesn't mean you're the only one that has great ideas. It doesn't mean everybody else's are trash. Okay, you're not the only one. You don't. I'm getting the thing here as like you might be coming off as a know-it-all. What else, please, will Taurus be confronted with? Vengeful. You might be taking sweet joy in getting vengeance on somebody. You will be confronted with that. If you've taken vengeance on someone, that will be taken on you during this transit. Be mindful of that. Find a better way to heal your anger. This negative emotion comes back full circle. Okay, what else, please, will Taurus be confronted with? Suspiciousness is a quality of distrust and disbelief. Give yourself reasons why you feel this way. Is it true, or I mean, are you just giving yourself reasons to feel the way you feel? Has this person done something? Or is there any evidence of this? You see what I'm saying? Tell me more, please. Why is narrow-mindedness here, please, for? Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles reverse. This can talk about jealousy. This is your card, Taurus. This can talk about jealousy. This can talk about greed. This can talk about codependency. This can talk about spitefulness as well. Black mentality. Extreme jealousy. Show me vengeful. Why is this here for Taurus, please, during this transit? Three of Wands. You're waiting for someone. You're waiting to be able to take joy in getting revenge on somebody. Why is suspiciousness here? Yeah, Four of Swords. No, wait. Yeah, Four of Swords. You're pulling back because you're suspicious of other people. But your path is being blocked not by anybody else but your own. But by your own self. Tell me more. Show me the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Why is that here? Yeah, the Eight of Wands reverse. You're not having any movement forward and you're mad at other people. You're blaming other people for your own narrow-mindedness. Your own jealousy. Show me 3 of Wands. Male or female, doesn't matter. Yeah, 3 of Wands, the Tower. You're waiting for the Tower to fall on somebody out of vengeance so you can laugh at them. I'd be careful. I just heard when you spit in the air. Be careful with that. Show me the 4 of Swords. 4 of Wands. You will be losing, if you don't deal with this, you will be losing your own stability here. Yeah. Or whatever you're wishing for vengeance on someone else, it will come back to you. Because remember when it says right here, if you take joy in somebody else's sorrow or pain, it says vengeful. Find a better way to heal your anger. This negative emotion comes back full circle. Which will also make you very suspicious of other people. Because you think everybody's out to get you when that's not necessarily the case. Not everybody's out to get you. That's what I just heard. Tell me more, please. Yeah, you need to focus on practicality here and getting back to basics here and focusing on your side of the street. Staying in your lane here. You need to use caution about vengefulness. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to go well for you. Okay? It's not going to go well. Yeah, be careful with restlessness here. Okay? As well. You're restless to communicate something or with somebody. You need to focus on your own independence here and stay on your side of the street. In your lane. Yeah, you want power and domination over somebody else. Maybe there could also be a pregnancy that happens too over the next 2 years for some of you, not all of you. Be careful what you create out of impulsiveness. You want independence from a companionship as well. But you won't have that, or maybe there's somebody around you who wants independence from this companionship because you want vengeance. And you're too suspicious of them. What I've learned, from my years, I'm a Scorpio. I've had to deal with my vindictive streak because Scorpios, when we're in our Scorpion state, we can be quite vindictive at times, when we're not healed. But I've had to deal with a lot of that. So, within myself. It does come back full circle, so I can attest to that. It does. But also, too, it doesn't feel good. It might feel good in the moment, but long term it doesn't actually feel good. So, but also too, when you're suspicious of other people, and you might be feeling like you want to get revenge on somebody, and that also makes you suspicious of other people, well, people will start becoming very suspicious of you. So, just keep that in mind, okay? All right, let's see what you need to surrender. What does Taurus need to surrender, or at least contemplate surrendering during this transit, please? What does Taurus need to think about surrendering, please? Surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Okay. You also have surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Okay, one more. Surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Okay. And then they want me to use this, Methuselah. Okay, you have Danu, mother of creation. That's very Taurus energy. Motherhood, ferocity, and creation. And then don't forget, I'm going to do a collective and I'll do guidance at the end. Let's see. I might have to split this into 2 videos because I don't want this to be too long. I'm already at 44 minutes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I might have to split it in half. I'll do guidance. I'll do a collective and guidance for this one, and then I'll do a collective and guidance for it, because I don't want to make it too long, so I have to split it into 2. Because it just takes it forever to load. All right. It says, Mother of Creation. It says, Danu is the mother goddess of creation in Anwen, and all of the fair folk are descended from her. She supports all creative pursuits and typifies the benevolent mother principle of fertility, wisdom, creativity, and abundance. However, that which creates a thing also protects it fiercely. Danu teaches us of the double-edged sword of creation and civilization, the benevolent mother that nurtures and guides with gentle wisdom on the one hand, on the other, the ferocious beast dam that will destroy all who threaten those she calls her children. So, I get this is like, I don't know, maybe you feel like you want vengeance on somebody for something. I don't know what all that means. Maybe it has something to do with children. Maybe you perceive that someone, I don't know, maybe it has something to do, maybe you feel like someone took your power away regarding your children, maybe your mother. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. That'll mean something to somebody. Or if you're a Taurus masculine, maybe this is the mother of your children who feels this way. Or maybe it's your mom, even as an adult. But now you're having to deal with this. Or maybe you want vengeance towards a mother figure in your life. Male or female, doesn't matter. Something about that. I'll be careful with that, though. I don't know. Something about that. Okay. I'm going to clear this away. I'll be back with Gemini. 1 second. Hey, Gemini. I hope you're doing well. All right. So you could have Gemini in your sun, moon, rising, Venus placements, Saturn, and Jupiter. Okay. So we're going to get a planets card, a signs card, and a houses card. We'll look at the messages and then the potential actions you could take, and we'll go from there. All right, what do you got for Gemini, please, for this Saturn in Pisces transit 2023 through March 2023 through May 2025, please? Okay, so we got planets, houses. Let me find the sign and sign. Okay, you have the moon in Leo in the 9th house. The moon in Leo in the 9th house. Okay. So it says the returning of self-confidence to create spiritual values. Feelings caused by taking a chance on long-range thinking or travel. Reactions resulting from the impressiveness of what is to be shared. Okay. So I feel like this transit is about you getting your self-confidence back. Big time. And what you actually believe spiritually. Getting confidence in yourself, and what does that really mean, and what do you actually believe in, and be confident in what you believe in. Standing in the strength of your convictions. Period. You're also being called to see what is it that you, what are you impressed by? You know what I mean? Like, what are you impressed by? You might also be easily impressed, or not easily impressed, but you might be impressed about how others are going to be generous with you as well. Also, listening to your intuition might be important to you during this time. And then also the actions that you could possibly take which is the red. It says, defend leadership as if it or they came from all there is, which is the universe, infinite, right? Accept the creativeness of the philosophies and laws involved. Let your feelings tell you how to do what you want to and do it in a big way. So it's like, live by your own code of ethics and lead by that. Let the strength of your integrity and the strength of your character and the strength of your morality, whatever those are, in your code of ethics, and the strength of your convictions speak for themselves. Because it will do it in a big way. I don't know, for some of you, you might get involved with the law or some type of philosophy. Or you might have some, I'm not an attorney, this is not legal counsel or advice, but you might have some type of dealings with the law as well over the next, during this transit, over the next, 2.5, 3 years, okay? During this transit, okay? Let's see, what is this about? So basically listening to your intuition, allow your creativity flow. Why is the moon here? You're defending yourself. You're defending your leadership here. But enlightenment came out in the reverse. You're not seeing something clearly, or you're not gaining you're defending something, but not from a place of understanding, but from a need to be right. Okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with getting your confidence back, but you want it to be true confidence. True confidence speaks for itself. It's not boastful. Why is the Leo here? Yeah, forgiveness. You might have to... Are you asking for forgiveness because you're truly remorseful? Or are you asking for forgiveness because you want something? Because I got enlightenment here in reverse. Show me the 9th house. Why is that here? Gossip and miracle. You want forgiveness for some type of gossip. Why is miracle here though? Joy. You might get that forgiveness if you're truly remorseful. But again, with enlightenment in reverse, you may not be getting the lesson though. You might get the forgiveness that you're seeking over this transit. And you might be very happy because you feel like it's a miracle that you actually got the forgiveness. However, you didn't get the lesson. You didn't get the lesson. Just make sure but what I'm saying is, the reason why I'm telling you this is you might just make sure you get the lesson, okay? What else, please, for Gemini? Never-minded. Taurus just got this. You have a limited outlook on perspective and thoughts. What makes you think your thoughts are solid gold? Now, Geminis, you guys are exceptionally intelligent. Very, 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 very intelligent people. Very intelligent, very, very smart, very intellectual, very intuitive. That's how you process your intuition, is like, it's through intellect. It's like downloads, right? But however, you're not the only one that has great ideas, okay? You also have suspiciousness, okay? Is a quality of distrust and disbelief. Give yourself reasons why you feel this way. Maybe somebody's coming towards you wanting forgiveness, but you're suspicious of it. I don't really feel like that. I feel like you want forgiveness and someone is suspicious of that. And they would be rightfully so, because for some of you, you didn't get the lesson. Tell me more, please, about this. You got possessive. You're clinging on to someone or something way too tightly. Learn to let go. Love has no ownership. Everyone has free will. You're learning how to love someone freely instead of loving someone in a controlling way. You see what I'm saying? Tell me more, please, about this. Give me 3 cards. Tell me more. Yeah, Prince of Cups. Like, yeah, somebody is, like, you, Gemini, I don't mean this in no disrespect, but you give a lot of unsolicited advice when people didn't ask you, is what I'm hearing. And that doesn't mean that you don't have great ideas. And then it doesn't mean that you don't see the core of the issue or what can fix it. But that doesn't mean that you're always right. And that doesn't mean that if people didn't ask, then you don't need to tell them. You see what I'm saying? This could even be with friends. Show me suspiciousness. 3 of Cups. It has something to do with friends. You're talking to friends here. And you're constantly giving them unsolicited advice that they didn't ask for. And it's coming off as criticism. Why is possess? Okay. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're holding on way too damn tightly to something. Maybe someone gossiped about you. Or I don't really feel that. I feel like you gossiped about somebody and you're holding on way too tightly to somebody. Yeah, 5 of Wands. And it's causing conflict here between the 2 of you. And this person wants to let it go with the Wheel here because they don't feel like you love them freely. They feel like you're holding on to them way, way, way too tightly here, Gemini. They don't feel like you trust them. They don't feel comfortable. Tell me more about this, please. Yeah, organization. You will reap what you've sown here, okay? This could also be in the workplace or something like that. I don't get so much, but this can talk about definitely reaping what you've sown. Like you're constantly giving a friend or friend groups or something like that way too much unsolicited advice here. Innovation and criticism. Yeah, you are very smart. You do have a lot of great ideas here, but because you're giving so much unsolicited advice, it is definitely coming off as criticism and like, you know, like a know-it-all. Yeah, flirtation here, detachment, originality. It's like you act like you're the only one that's got good ideas. It's causing a lot of arguments here between you and a friend group or between you and somebody else. That's got to stop because it's coming off as if you're criticizing. Because it's not solicited. No one asked you to give them advice. Maybe they just want to talk to you. You know what I mean? If this is a romantic partnership, it's really pissing this person off. And the fact that you're holding on so tightly, you're not loving them freely, is starting to irritate them. And the constant criticism or unsolicited advice that's coming off as criticism here. Is causing massive amounts of fights over this transit. Now, also, too, if you have problems with organizing, that's going to need to be addressed, too. You're going to have to come up with, you're so smart. You're so smart. You got to if you want help, then you got to let people help you. Okay. It's like you can dish out the criticism or the unsolicited advice, but you can't take it when people offer to help you. When you ask for the help. That's what I'm hearing. It's like things have to be your way and it's the only way. And if it's a friend, if it's a romantic partner, that still stands. If it's a friend here, you're gossiping a lot about friend groups or a friend. And you're really coming off as like giving a lot of criticism, but it's unsolicited advice that's coming off as like you're self-righteous. All right, what do you need to surrender? Surrender to wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. You need to start listening more to your body too. What else do you need to surrender to this time? Surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly. We got that twice now. 4 of Pentacles and possessiveness. Holding on too tightly. Now that's 3 times. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. You're self-sabotaging because you want things a certain way and it has to be your way. Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson in every moment. All right, let's see. What does Methuselah have to say? What do you have to say for Gemini through this transit, please? The Exile, Forsaken Soldier, strategy, failure, and trauma. So you're going to have to deal with strategy. You're going to have to deal with any personal failures or perceived failures that you think you might have. But most importantly, what I really want you to focus on is dealing with personal traumas. You know, whether they're real and or perceived traumas. That, I feel like, is what's causing you to hold on so tightly. And I'm not judging you. I have been through some shit, okay? So I am not judging you. I'm the last person, okay? But all I'm saying is that this is something that has to be worked on, okay? Because I don't want to see you lose anything or, you know, get your feelings hurt or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I want you to have a fulfilled life and, you know, live your best life. Your bestest, most truest, authentic, unapologetically true to you life possible. And whatever that is for you. I want it to be fulfilling for you. All right, let me find that. The Exile, where was it? Did I already pass it? Hold on. I think I did. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, here it is. Okay. It says the Exile. This part of your lesson says, Forsaken Soldier. The Exile is a lost, broken figure, haunted by dim memories of former victories. Once he was a glorious supreme commander, a leader of soldiers, and a feared warlord. Now he is a rootless wanderer, unable to fully grasp who he was and unable to understand what he could become. The Exile represents someone who has failed in spite of their cleverness, skills, or strategic abilities, and who cannot understand why they have failed. It is a sign that the answers one seeks cannot be found within oneself unless one accepts the reality of one's situation. So that's kind of heavy. That's deep. So here's the deal. You're being faced with the reality of your situation, whatever that is for you. And this is a lesson for you in taking accountability and facing reality. Coming out of denial of a situation. Okay? All right, that's what I have for you. Stick around. I'm going to do guidance at the end after I do the collective message, okay? That was kind of heavy. I love you. It'll be okay. Take what resonates, okay? Remember, this is a very long transit. It's like 2 or 3 years, like 2.5, 3 years. So only take what resonates, okay? All right. Well, I will see you back in just a little bit. Bye. Hey, Cancer. So this is how will this Saturn in transit affect you? Go back to the intro. I talked about Saturn, but it's already started. Saturn in Pisces started on March 7th, 2023, and will go until May 24th, 2025. So that's what, almost 2.5 years or something like that. So yeah, maybe almost 3 years. It's something like that. Because I think it goes back into Saturn again. Because I think it comes out and then goes back in towards the end of the year. I don't know, something like that. Some places says 2 years, some places says 3. I don't know. Anyways, so we're gonna look at. I'm gonna get one card that's the planets, signs, and the houses, and we'll go from there. Okay. All right. How is this? What's coming for? Now, you are a water sign, Cancer. So if you have Cancer in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Saturn placement, and Jupiter placement, definitely check out if you've got Pisces in your chart. If you've got Saturn in Pisces, this is your Saturn return. And if that's the case, this basically be your baptism by fire if you have Saturn in Pisces. But if you have Pisces anywhere else in your chart, please, please, please check that out. Please watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, your Saturn and Jupiter placements as well. All right. let's see. What is going on for Cancer, please, during this Saturn and Pisces transit, please? All right. So we got planets. Get the signs. And get the houses. And houses. Okay. So it has blue messages, blue words and that are messages, and the red that are potential actions. So we have your Uranus in Pisces. So yeah, this is gonna be very karmic for you, this reading. And then we have in the 7th house. Okay, this is about balance and relationship and cooperation. All right, so this transit for you that I'm picking up on. This may not be for everybody. Obviously, take what resonates, leave the rest. This is not roles reversal. Okay, so this is directly about whomever I'm reading for. This is about relationships for you. Okay, about balancing. So you have Uranus in Pisces in the 7th house. It's all about relationships, partnerships, companionships, cooperation, and balance, okay? So it says, an unusual example of spirituality to ultimately experience balance. A different way of looking at trusting your psychic knowledge of cooperation. An unexpected change resulting from the indecision of or about your partners. So you're going to have a massive change in your partnerships over this transit. This is all about relationship for you. All about relationship of all kinds. So that could be romantic, obviously. This could be, business. This could be, like business partnerships, collaborations. This could be friendships, family dynamics, just all types of relationships and partnerships. This is, yeah. Okay. Now, potential. So you're going to have massive change in your partnerships. So potential actions. And since it is in Pisces, like this is I'm telling you, you might want to check out if you've got Pisces in your chart, definitely go check that out. And it says, start up the situation by using your dreams diplomatically. So this is all about you being fair in your relationships, friendships, family dynamics, cooperations or, collaborations, business partnerships, family dynamics, romantic partnerships, all of that. It says, be open to new ideas about your idealization of relationships. You don't know everything about relationships. That's what I just heard. Nobody does, right? Nobody does, right? Unless you're an expert. John Gottman, from the him and his wife, and I think they have 2 other colleagues. They're also a couple. I don't remember their names, but they're the John Gottman Institute. They have been studying relationships for like 40 years in a lab, so they know a lot. They're actually they can predict a relationship, a marriage, if they would if they'll survive or divorce rate up to like 94, 95 percentile. So they would know. They're more expert. So John Gottman stuff. Not a paid promotion, obviously, but definitely check out their stuff. It's all over YouTube and buy their books and things like that. They're actual experts and scientists. So it says, be open to new ideas about your idolization of relationships. So are you idolizing your relationships? Are you seeing your relationships as you want to see them, or are you seeing them as they actually are? It says, invent a way to be a part of something overwhelming and get a fair deal. This is not just about you getting a fair deal, but also you being fair with others. You need to do things more diplomatically. Or are you fair in your relationships? Karma also, again, go back to the intro, but Saturn also rewards empathy, compassion, and fairness. If you've been fair to people, whether it's a romantic relationship, whether it is a business partnership, a friendship, a collaboration, family dynamic, if you've been fair and diplomatic to people, if you've done good by people, if you've done right by people, if you haven't done nothing shady to nobody, if you've been honest and you have been, you know what I mean, then I wouldn't have nothing to worry about. But if you haven't been, then I would, consider some things, right? Why is this here? Why is Uranus here, please? Start the situation by be open to ideas about, invent a way. You need to be open to new ideas about relationships here. Why is this in reverse? Yeah, perseverance. If you you are not open to new ideas about relationships here, and because of that, your relationships do not persevere. Rather, they're business partnerships, rather they're romantic relationships, friendships, family dynamics, because it's your way or the highway. I'm not saying you got to let somebody walk all over you. No. I don't mean that. You also have to make sure people are fair with you by having boundaries. Right? If you haven't been fair to yourself, then you also get that karma too. But if you haven't been fair to other people who haven't done anything to you, then there's that too. Okay, why are you idolizing? You're idolizing your relationships. Ooh, gossip and miracle. You gossiped about somebody and it's a miracle that they survived it. And you're gossiping about how do they survive this. Show me the gossip. Completion. Listen, if you're gossiping about somebody's loss, if somebody lost somebody or lost a loved one or lost a pet or something like that, and you're gossiping badly about that person, you're going to get karma for that. Show me the gossip. Acceptance. You're not accepting. You might. See, you're having, what's going to happen here because you're doing this over the next transit here, you're going to have to, that person that you're gossiping about is going to get the whole pie while you only get the slice, and you'll be forced to accept it. And they'll be given the whole pie while you only get the slice in front of you. Because you're not being fair. You're not being fair. Relationships, why? Yep, trickery. You're not being fair. This is all about you. This is not about other people. You're being trickery. You're being dishonest. Why is dishonesty here for Cancer? And you took great joy in lying and gossiping about somebody, and you're going to have to pay for that. And people are going to reject you because of it. You're going to be confused about why. Yeah. You lied about somebody. And you took great joy in doing that. And you got that person to be rejected by other people. You confused other people about this person. And now you will also have to experience that. Your relationships will not persevere because of it. And you're gossiping about this person being upset about a loss of something, of someone, or that somebody else has lost. This is, I'm talking to a Cancer who believes that they are above reproach. They believe that they are above universal law, cosmic law. This is somebody who believes they're above karma. You're not. Male or female, doesn't matter. Tell me more about this, please, for Cancer. Yeah, you got fearful. A learned behavior that can be unlearned. Also, a low vibrating feeling that creates limitations for you and future happiness. What else, please, for Cancer? You did this because out of fear was the base energy. What else here for Cancer, please? Obsessiveness. You obsessively gossiped about somebody. Obsessiveness. Write down what you are obsessing over. Realize that it is emotionally draining you. That person that you did this to will be accepting the whole pie while you have the slice in front of you by the universe. Okay. One more. Okay. You also have forgive self. Accept what has happened and give yourself grace to make mistakes, but you also need to ask for forgiveness from this person. You also got you are resisting change. Ask yourself why you are not wanting to change. Look at the positive side to the changes. You also got manipulative. Let go of wanting to exert power over someone or a situation. You did that with deception and gossip. Do you need to work on your self-esteem? What else, please, for Cancer? Envy. You also did it because of jealousy and envy. Remind yourself that no one has it all. It's okay to celebrate others' successes. You truly are good enough. This is what you're going to be confronted with. They all told me look at the bottom. Also, victim mentality. The universe wants what's best for you, not the worst. Change your perspective. Okay, let's see. More, tell me more. It feels like you're getting karma for something regarding your Yeah, can't remember if this came out upright or reverse. I don't know. It's justice that came out. I can't remember if it came up upright or reverse. So I'll put it back. So this is all about karma for you, and this is not about anybody else. This is about you. These are not cross-watcher reads. These are not roles reverse. I said that in the very beginning. Now, even though this is a transit and Saturn transiting Pisces, it will hit every zodiac sign, but it will hit Pisces the most, the hardest. Then it would hit Cancer, then Scorpio, then the rest of the zodiac. Tell me more about this for the Fool. You did something very careless and reckless without any care about how your actions and or words. So accountability, Cancer, may feel like an attack when you're not ready to accept the responsibility of how your actions or words or lack thereof affect other people. That's where you played the victim. You manipulated people and played the victim. Yep, the Hangman reverse. You did something out of jealousy. You also not gaining the perspective here. You're not seeing something. You did something that was very very selfish, very self-serving. And now this could be something you did 20 years ago. This could be something you did 10 years ago, 10 months ago, 6 months ago. This could have been done 10 days ago. You know, this could have been done, you know, I don't know, 20 years ago. You know, and now it's being addressed. What else, please? Yeah, Two of Pentacles. It's a decision that you made. Yeah, and you did something. You made a decision, and you did it for glory. You did it because you wanted recognition. You did it for clout. And you did it for money. Or some form of stability. Yeah, the Magician. Yeah, you manipulated here. Yeah, Prince of Pentacles here. This is, you see the peacock here? You did it. It's arrogance. There's pride goes before the fall. You did it for selfish reasons. This is someone who's very self-absorbed. Someone who does it for the wrong reasons. Okay. All right. Let's see what you need to surrender. You're very resistant to change. You don't want to take you're not taking accountability here, but during this transit you will be forced to take accountability. And if you did something very publicly, you will have to you have to take accountability. You have to take accountability publicly too. Surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. What else does Cancer need to surrender? Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. And you also have surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem, but so does everybody else deserve that too. You did something to take that away from someone else, and that has to be addressed. That's being addressed over this transit. You did something for the wrong reasons. This is out of self-righteousness. When you weren't correct when you did something. Again, this could have been done a long time. You weren't diplomatic. You weren't fair. And now that has to be balanced out. All right, these are a little bit harder messages here. What do you have for Cancer, please, regarding this Saturn and Pisces transit, please, over the next 2 or 3 years? Now, these energies can linger past the May 24th date. Osiris, God, King of Duat, commitment, acquisition, and responsibility. You will have to take responsibility for whatever this is. Okay? In one form or fashion. Okay, let me read it. Don't feign innocence over here on my channel. Nobody is completely ever innocent or perfect for the entirety of their life. You could have done this in high school. I don't know. You could have done this in college if you went to college. You could have done this while, again, 15 years ago. I don't know. No one is ever completely innocent of anything, 24/7, 365 for their entire life. Everybody has made mistakes, right? But I'm talking to a Cancer who's done something pretty egregious, and is not wanting to take accountability for it, like, at all. I'm not sure what was done. Okay, says Osiris, God, King of Duat. The ruler of Duat, Osiris built the realm out of his very being, so to be home for the people he would call his. To find these people, he traveled far and wide, gathering those who wandered alone or in bands in the darkness, inspiring them with promise of a golden civilized realm and leading them back to Duat. There he keeps his promise, teaching them agriculture, art, and all other trades and crafts of the civilized world. Osiris instructs us to consider our plans for the future, consider the long-term consequences, but not to be afraid of risk or to limit ourselves unduly. It is only through commitment and decisive action that anything lasting is accomplished. Commitment, acquisition, and responsibility. So this is about, there's a Cancer out there who did not consider the consequences of their actions and did it anyways. Or there's a Cancer out there who did know the consequences of their action for somebody else, but they didn't care and did it anyways because they feel that they are above reproach of cosmic law. They're about to this is a hard lesson for some Cancer out there. I don't know. Hopefully it's not the Cancers on my channel. Or, I don't know. I don't know. But there's some serious trickery here. Okay, a lot of gossip too. It won't be able to persevere. Whatever it is that was done won't be able to persevere here, though. This is gonna be like a serious, like, I don't even know what to title this. This is responsibility here. Okay. All right. Let's see. 1 second. All right. Leo. Okay. So, Leo. We're going to get the planets, signs, and houses for you. Let's see what we have for Leo for this. I think I'm going to have to do this in 2 parts because I just don't want it to be too long. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it in one fell swoop. It'll just take it forever to upload. Let's see. Show me Leo. What's Leo? How will Saturn and Pisces transit affect Leo, please? If you want what I was talking about Saturn, go towards the intro, which I will timestamp that as well. Let me actually mark that down. Intro. Go towards the beginning of the reading to find out about Saturn. All right, here we go. So we got planets, signs. We get the houses and houses. Okay. Okay. All right, so Leo, you got the moon in Aries in the 3rd house. Moon in Aries, and it has blue for the message and red for potential action you could take in the 3rd house. And it says, the nurturing of energies to meet the challenge of your ideas. Feelings caused by your desires regarding short-term thinking and trips. Reactions resulting from the honesty and strength of who or what is around you. So this is basically like, what are your desires? Are you honest? What is the strength of your convictions? Be mindful of the company that you keep. And, be careful of how you react emotionally. Aries is a sign of action, and also can be somewhat impulsive action. But no dig at Aries, though, okay? Now, potential action that you could take, Leo, is defend your willpower. That is this, your lesson is all about defensiveness, Leo, in the NIS transit. Defend your willpower by making the right connections. Accept what you think you know about the idea in question. Let your feelings tell you how to do it your own way and get your ideas going. So here's the thing. This is a lesson about the company that you keep, defensiveness, wanting to win at all costs, and how do you actually feel in the company that you keep. I think I said that already. Why is the moon here, please, for Leo? Destiny. This is about destiny here. But why is the moon here, though? It's like you're keeping something secret. You're hiding your feelings. Your perception. This is also, the green color is about the heart chakra, healing your perception. Your destiny here is to heal your heart, and that way you can communicate that healing. Your destiny here is to heal your heart, so then and make the transformation, so that way you can later communicate how to heal that ability to heal to others. That is your purpose. But first you have to do it yourself. Why is in Aries your willpower? It's also to the lesson about one, defensiveness and exerting your willpower over others. Why is this here? The willpower in Aries. Why is that here, please? Yeah, impasse. You will be blocked from doing this until you heal. Whatever it is, this goal, whatever it is you're trying to do, you need to heal your perception. You need to heal your perception. You're defending your perception at all costs, and because of that, it will be blocked. Why is it being blocked here? You're using your willpower here in the wrong way. Yeah, look, expansion. Your path and your expansion is being blocked because you're using your willpower here to exert control over somebody else's perception of you instead of healing your defensiveness and then communicating that transformation. Tell me the third house. Joy. You want to make right connections. Joy and soulmate. But you're being blocked from stuff. Yeah, because you need to heal. You need to have a renewal here. It's being blocked. Your expansion is being blocked because there's something that you need to change. Your vanity. You're defending your image and vanity. It's all about vanity for you. Defensiveness and vanity. Pride, basically. Pride. Okay. You're not perceiving your destiny correctly. Your destiny is to heal. Make a transformation. Heal your heart. And then communicate that to others so they can do the same. Until you do that, you're not going to be allowed to expand. Because if you were, you would take great joy and great vanity. Of being some type of wise sage, when really it's all about your vanity. Or pride. Yeah, okay. So you got uncompromising. You're not being fair. Think about being fair and working in harmony with another person. You also got quarrelsome. Does this action fill an emotional need for you? Does it make you feel powerful? Is it a bad habit that needs to stop? I feel like this is you don't fight fair. You don't fight fair, and you're doing it out of pride. You don't fight fair. You're doing it because you have a need to feel powerful. You have a need for control. Arrogant. If you're insecure or fear rejection, this behavior surfaces. Work on accepting your true self and give yourself love as you are needing it. What else, please? Inconsistent. Think about if your thoughts... Inconsistent. Think about if your thoughts, actions, and routines are inconsistent. Does it serve you well on a daily basis? Insecurity. Please understand your words, your value, your purpose here on earth. There is no need to feel small or compare yourself to others. I feel like your own insecurities is what is stemming the arrogance and the pride and being uncompromising and unfair, which leads to the inconsistency, which then leads to the need to be right in the fighting, the quarrelsome here. Demanding. You're also very demanding. When displayed, you are most likely making the other person feel inferior. Check your anxiety and depression. Yep. You're fighting to be right because it makes you have a need for power and control here, stemming from pride, which is also stemming from insecurity because you need to heal. You need to heal. What else, please? Why are these here? Why is let me do this one. You will be blocked until you're also making very selfish demands of somebody. Show me uncompromising here. Why is this here for Leo? You have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. If you don't stop over this transit here, Leo, somebody here is going to drop this burden in the relationship if there is a connection here. Tell me more about uncompromised because they see, 5 of Wands. You don't fight fair. You don't fight fair. Someone's going to drop it. If you don't stop this unfairness, you're being unfair. Somebody here is going to drop it. Someone's going to drop the argument, drop you, and drop the whole situation. If you don't stop. Show me quarrelsome. And again, it says 10 of Cups reverse. Somebody here is not fulfilled here. We got 2 10s. There's a cycle that's about to be complete because you won't fight fair. You're not being fair. It says quarrelsome again. It says, does this action fulfill an emotional need for you? Does it make you feel powerful? Is it a bad habit that needs to stop? And then it says insecurity. Please, you're doing this because you have insecurities. Please understand your worth, your value, your purpose here on earth. There is no need to feel small or compare yourself to others, right? Somebody, you could be married, male or female, doesn't matter. Somebody here may drop you because of it, because you're not being fair. 10 of Cups reverse. 5 of Pentacles. Yep. Somebody here got 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this is a heads up here. Because it says arrogant. If you're insecure or fear rejection, this behavior surfaces. Work on accepting your true self and give yourself love as you're needing it, demanding. It says, when displayed, you are most likely making the other person feel inferior. Check your anxiety or depression. Show me arrogant and first and then demanding, please. Arrogant. Yeah, 6 of Wands. You just want to win at all cost. You just want to win no matter what. You just want the recognition that you are victorious. You are the winner. Show me demanding. Why is this here for Leo? 10 of Pentacles reverse. I'm telling you right now, you have 3 tens, Leo. All 3 in reverse. They will drop this. They will drop this. They will drop this. They will drop the situation. They will drop you within the next 2, during this transit. 9 of Cups reverse, because they see that there's no fulfillment. There's no wish fulfillment here. They can't deal with it. 6 of Cups reverse. Or excuse me, 9 of Cups reverse with a 6 of Cups reverse, because there's just no... There's no diplomacy here. There's no compromising with arrogance. With pride. They can't compete with the arrogance here. I'd be careful with this one. Okay, let's see what you need to surrender. What does Leo need to surrender, please? What does Leo need to surrender, please? Surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. What else, please, for Leo here? Surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify, and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. If you don't, I'm telling you right now, you're going to lose somebody. Here, Leo. Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. You also have surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Yeah, healing. All right, let me go to... Let me get one more, they said. Okay, one more. I'm going to go to the guide. Stick around because I'm going to give guidance at the end. You also have surrender to miracles. And it says, be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. There can be healing here, but there's got to be like some type of like compromise here. Surrender to your intuition as well. And it says, tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Okay? All right, let's get to the Methuselah. What else? Now, these are a little bit harder hitting messages, okay? What else, please, could Leo be learning through this transit? Show me Leo, Saturn, transiting Pisces, please. What else do you have, please, for Leo? Lady of Mass, the Shaper. Reclamation, vanity, surface appearances, what I tell you. This is all about vanity. This is all about pride and ego. Male or female, doesn't matter. I have a feeling that some Leos here are probably going to be humbled over the next 2 years. If they don't learn the lesson now. I'm just saying, okay? I mean no disrespect. That card's intense. Okay. Okay. Here we go. The Lady of Mask dwells on a vast and desolate plain, dotted with the petrified remains of the dead gods. Those who have no faith are worshippers to emanate them. Using the Fading remnants of their power, she reshapes the physical appearances of the souls who seek her out for a price. But this change is pure vanity, changing nothing of who they are at core, or even how the actual powers in Methuselah who see clearly perceive them. The Lady of Mass can grant us a costume only, usually to boost the confidence, if it reflects who we are or wish to be. We should remember, however, that when it comes down to what matters, we are fooling no one. Yeah. That was deep. All right, I'll be back for Virgo. 1 second. Hey, Virgo. Let's look at yours. If you want a little bit more about what Saturn is about, you can go back towards the intro. I've time-stamped it for you guys. Please stick around. I'm going to do a short little collective message, but also guidance for each sign towards the end, okay? So we're going to get a planets card, a signs card, and a houses card, and we'll go from there, okay? This is the Karma Oracles, okay? All right, here we go. We got the house, planets, and signs. All right, let's see. Okay, so you have Jupiter in Scorpio in the 9th house. Okay, so the blue is the message and the red is potential actions that you could take. It says the granting of purification to resurrect spiritual values. Okay, blessings from the secrets of long-range thinking or travel. Good fortune resulting from the power of what is to be shared. So I feel like you're getting blessed. You're getting some blessings because of what you've already been through, because you know the power of generosity. You know the power of generosity here, Virgo. You gave without expectation, but you also know when not to give. What is potential action? Okay. Okay. It says learn or teach the extraordinary power. Learn or teach the extraordinary power of prayer, as if it or they came from all there is. Be positive about the highest and lowest aspects of the philosophies and laws involved of prayer. So I feel like you're really getting to some type of spiritual practice for you over this transit. Grow and expand, control the situation, and do it in a big way. I love this for you. I love this for you because I feel like you have really been through a lot for whomever I'm about to read for. And I feel like you are literally, now, again, go back to the intro. Saturn does reward compassion and empathy and generosity. And I feel like whomever I'm reading for, you know the true meaning of generosity is to give without expectation, but also to know when to give to yourself and when not to give to others. Because sometimes, it's not good to give to others, and that's not what I mean. It's like sometimes you giving to others doesn't help them in the long run. You know what I mean? But giving without expectation is what I feel like you're getting rewarded here for. Show me Jupiter here. And maybe you're learning a spiritual practice or about prayer, whatever that is for you, maybe mantras or something, and you're going to be teaching that as well. You're really diving deep into something, or deep, spiritual philosophy or something, and you're going to be teaching that. It's very deep, though. Show me Jupiter, please. Why is it here? Yeah, you operate because of your attitude of gratitude. Because of that, you're getting rewarded. Yeah. Because I feel like people have tried to stop you. And in the past, you have maybe gotten upset. But now I feel like you're even grateful for the people who've tried to get in your way, who've tried to cause impasse, right? You will be tested, though. I'm just letting you know now. You will be tested about how disciplined and committed you are to this throughout the next anywhere from 2 to 2.5 to 3 years, okay? But I feel like you're going to pray for this person or You're going to thank them for the test. Look, prayer again. You're turning lemons into lemonade. Wow. You're bringing balance to situations with great gratitude. You're balancing out your self-worth here. You're changing your perception. You're healing. You're stepping into your destiny here. You're experiencing great joy. Wow. Let me see what you're going to be tempted with here. I feel like anything from the past, past habits, past things might try to tempt you to get off path. That's why that impasse is there. Don't get out of character best you can. Yeah, obsessiveness. Write down what you're obsessing over. Realize that it is emotionally draining you. You might get tempted to go down the rabbit hole of obsessiveness. Try not to, the best you can. Try not to get defensive either. It says, hear other people's perspectives, okay? Perception. And feelings. Shift your focus to them. It's not always about you. And you doing that is going to bring in like all this great stuff. And then you got inconsiderate. Act with compassion and kindness. Be thoughtful and polite. It just feels better on the inside. And I feel like you might be tempted to go back to revert to old patterns, a way of being. That is the impasse. That's the test here. You're going to be tested. But I mean, I don't have any qualms with this. This is going to be pretty quick. I don't even think I need to like... What's this obsessiveness about? Let me just see. Give me one card. Obsessiveness. Two of Wands. You will have a choice. Will I choose to obsess, to ruminate about the past? Or will I say thank you for the lesson and move forward? Defensiveness. Ace of Pentacles reverse. You might get defensive when somebody rejects your offer here. Inconsiderate. Five of Pentacles reverse. You may be tempted to be inconsiderate towards somebody who may want to come back into your life. Do your best not to be. You don't have to take that person back into your life if you don't want to, but don't be cruel. You see, that's part of your test. Yeah, the moon. That's part of the test here. You won't see it. It's a test. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it's part of a test here. You want to pass it, okay? Yeah, Princess of Wands. That's like the Page of Wands. You're going to want to pass this test, okay? How you communicate to this person is part of your test, is the test. Are you going to be kind or are you going to be cruel like they were cruel to you? I'm not saying you got to take them back into your life. I'm not even saying you got to communicate to them. It's back to that old adage, you know, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all to this person, okay? Because it is a test. It is. What do you need to surrender over this transit? What does Virgo need to surrender? Surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. What else for Virgo? Surrender resentments. That's a big one here. For you. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. Attitude of gratitude. That's what I feel like you're doing. Now, Methuselah is a little bit of a harder message, okay? But let's see what it says for you. I feel like you're going to be challenged with some things because it's a test to see if you're really ready. But I feel like you are if you pass the test. And if you fumble, okay, it happens, right? Just learn the lesson, apologize, whatever. Do the healing work, reflect on it, and keep it moving. Okay, you have the Prince. The forgotten adversary, sorrow, lost valor, and serendipity. Okay. What is this about? I don't know if have I ever gotten that card before? Let's see what this is about. Male or female, doesn't matter. This is a big test for you. The Prince, the forgotten adversary. It says, the shattered remains of a once great devil who fought against the rulers of Urkal and lost badly. An empty but still fearsome shell, his very presence as he wanders the borders of the realm serves to chase away the constant encroachers from the outer darkness who were once his allies. Although he himself has no memory, the prince reminds us that to dwell in disgrace, sorrow, and loss has an impact on the world around us. Sometimes unlooked for benefits, and sometimes ironic self-sabotage. So don't self-sabotage this based on your resentments. You're going to be given an opportunity. You're probably going to be presented with an opportunity to hold on to resentments, to get your get back, your lick back, and be defensive. Or forgive. You don't have to, forgiveness doesn't mean reconciliation. So keep that in mind, okay? All right, that is what I have for you, Virgo. Going on to Libra now. Hey, Libra. Welcome to your Saturn and Pisces transit reading. So if you want to know more about Saturn, you can go towards the intro. I have had it timestamped, and you can come back here. Definitely check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Also your Saturn for sure, and definitely your Jupiter placements as well. But definitely if you have Pisces anywhere in your chart, you're going to want to check out where that is placed, okay? So let's say, example, if you have, I don't know, Mercury and Pisces, you know, watch Pisces reading or something. You know what I mean? If you have Pisces in your chart anywhere, definitely watch Pisces reading. Okay? All right, so we're going to get a planets card, a signs card, and a houses, okay? So we got signs, planets, houses. So the blue words are the message. The red is potential actions you could take. Okay, so you have Jupiter, you have in Virgo, and then you have the 7th house. So this is all about relationship and partnerships for you over the next 2 to 2.5, 3 years for you when this Saturn and Pisces transit has started, which it already has, which it started March 7th this year, 2023, and will go until May 24th, 2025. And those energies definitely can extend out. So we have Jupiter, okay, and we have in Virgo, and we have the 7th house, all about relationship and partnership. So that could be romantic relationships, friendships, dynamics, collaborations, business partnerships, family dynamics, family partnerships, okay? Current, past, and ones coming towards you over the next period of time during this transit. So it says, the granting of methods for the healing power of balance. That's you. You are about balance, Libra. Blessings from the analyzing of cooperation. Good fortune resulting from the perfectionism of your partners. Okay, so you are trying to bring in balance between you and your partner over this transit, okay? I mean, with Jupiter here, talks about bringing in your blessings. So learning your lesson from this, and maybe your partner is too. But this is not a cross-watcher's read, okay? Although you're more than welcome to cross-watch. And it says, learn or teach the serving of others diplomatically. So you're learning servitude, but in a balanced way. Like there's sometimes you to serve and there's sometimes you don't serve, but it's all about maintaining that balance. It says, be positive about the details of relationships, grow and expand, do what you must do, and get a fair deal. So it's all about, you know, giving and receiving in balance for you, okay? And what is fair for the both, okay? In partnerships, romantic relationships, cooperation, diplomacy, and everything, okay? Let's see, why is this here, please? Yeah, grief. The loss here. You're experiencing loss or, okay, incompletion, okay. I hate to say this because this is a little bit of a sore spot for me, but you might be experiencing a loss of a pet, God forbid, over the next 2 years. Why? Be impartial here, or bring something into balance. You need to put it into any form of insecurities because it's holding you back and it's making you impartial to other people's grief. Your insecurities about completing a cycle here regarding your own personal insecurities is making you impartial to other people's griefs. Like, you don't understand why somebody's so grief-stricken over maybe the loss of a pet. Be careful with that because, you know, don't judge somebody unless you've walked in their shoes, Libra. You're coming from a place that has a heart that's blocked off. Okay? There's something that you need to deal with regarding your own personal insecurities here. Okay, what else, please? For Libra, what are they dealing with? This is only about you, okay? This is not a cross-watchers read. This is not vice versa, or this could be you. This is not like roles can be reversed. This is just about you, okay? Definitely check out your other placements and anyone else you could be dealing with if you want to see theirs. Yeah, you have obsessiveness. Write down what you are obsessing over. Realize that it is emotionally draining you. Quarrelsome. Does this action fulfill an emotional need for you? Does it make you feel powerful? Is it a bad habit that needs to stop? Are you obsessively fighting with someone because you feel grief that you have not, because you feel grief that is stemming from some type of insecurity that you have not dealt with? And jealousy. Your past wounds need healing. Work on your self-love. You are far greater than you know. Okay. You also have defensiveness here. Other people's perspectives and feelings. Shift your focus to them. It's not always about you, Libra. And you also have inconsistent. Think about if your thoughts, actions, and routines are inconsistent. Does it serve you well on a daily basis? Then you have inconsiderate. Act with compassion and kindness. Be thoughtful and polite. It just feels better on the inside. That is what you're being having to deal with within yourself. Then you also have surrender to success here. Oh, wait, I'm going to keep that out, but I didn't do your tarot. Sorry. Let me get a couple tarot. Why is the jealousy here? Is what I want to see. You're fighting. Yeah, why is the jealousy here? The devil. There's codependency here. And an obsession. And there's also jealousy here, Libra. You need to deal with that. You need to deal with that. I need to control. You have a strong need to be in control over a situation or a person. Stemming from jealousy and insecurity. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles here. You want to control somebody, possibly a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yep. You're waiting all the time. You want to control this person when you need to just let it go. Okay. You got to take accountability for yourself. Okay. You can't control another person. Basically, Libra, you need to stay in your own damn lane. And if this person isn't able to fulfill your, you are responsible for your own happiness and you have to fulfill majority of your emotional needs. Obviously, there are relational emotional needs. If this person isn't willing to invest in that, then you have decisions to make. Yeah, Two of Wands. You have a choice to make because you go from the Three of Wands to the Two of Wands. You're dropping one. You're taking action to make a decision here. This in the next, Six of Pentacles reverse, because it's not giving to you. It's not giving to you, and you're tired of the imbalance here, and you're getting jealous, and you're upset here. Prince of Cups here, or Princess of Cups here. Yeah, you're completing the cycle here with this somebody. You might be ending a relationship over the next period. Yeah, with the Chariot here, moving away from it. But here's the thing. You want to control this person too at the same time. That's not how this is going to work though, Libra. And then you also have surrender to success. It says, you are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. You can't do that if you're trying to control an outcome. What else, please, for Libra? Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. You're trying to control the situation, a person, timing, whatever, and it's just not working. And you might be ready to let go of the situation with it at some point in the transition, or excuse me, the transit, the Saturn and Pisces transit. You might end up walking away from this person or this situation here, or they might end up walking away from you because they don't want to be controlled. Because it does seem like you're coming from a place of jealousy here. All right, now these cards here are, you might want to deal with that in your defensiveness. All right. Now these are a little bit harder. What do you have else to say? Last card, please, for Libra. I am going to do a guidance, okay? It says El Shadi. It says the Radiant Lord, wisdom, paternalism, and kindness. And this is about, let's see. I think I'm saying that right, but I may not be, and I apologize if I'm not. Okay, it says El Shadi, the Radiant Lord. It says the shining God of wisdom and kindness, El Shadi, and the court of the Elohim represent the inclination towards good in mortals and in Methuselah. As such, he is the balance of Abaddon and has the respect and awe of all, including the other gods. In El Shadi, find the beneficial aspects of the devoted father figure, a source to turn to when seeking the most correct and wisest course in any proposed action. So you might be seeking wise counsel from a father figure about a situation. But I feel like there's something about needing to act more kind. Coming from a place of wisdom and acting through a place of kindness towards yourself and towards others. Acting from a place of attitude of gratitude as well, okay? All right, that's what I have for you, Libra. Thank you so much. All right, Scorpio, let's do yours. So if you want to know a little bit more about Saturn, I have the intro timestamped. You can go and listen to that and come back. This can apply to Scorpio and your sun, moon, rising, Venus placements, also Saturn especially, and your Jupiter placements as well. I'm also here in North Node, so definitely check that out. I'm also going to do, I might do a quick collective message as well, but I'm also going to do guidance that will also be timestamped, okay? So we're going to pull planets, signs, and houses. We'll start there, okay? So we have planets, signs, houses, okay? All right, let's see. We have moon, in Sagittarius, in the 7th house. Okay, a lot of people are getting the relationship stuff. So this is a lot about relationships for a lot of people. So this is not a cross-watchers read, although cross-watchers are welcome. This is all about you, Scorpio, but also too, you can check out other people's placements as well. So here's the deal, Scorpio. So the blue is about, so you have the moon in Sagittarius in the 7th house. The blue is the message. The red is potential actions you could take. So you have the nurturing of insights to understand balance. Feelings caused by the wisdom of cooperation. Reactions resulting from the understanding of your partners. So I feel like here, the message here is that you need to start trying to understand. If you want to balance out a situation, one, you have to balance out yourself first by nurturing yourself, right? And then if you want to balance out a situation, learn the wisdom of cooperation, okay? Equal give and take here. Don't give too much, right? And don't take too much. Balancing that out, right? Okay, then the potential action here that you could be taking is defend your highest ideals diplomatically. Accept the rules of relationships. Let your feelings tell you how to get it out to the world and get a fair deal. So here's the deal. You can defend your highest ideals, but you need to be fair when you do so. Okay. Accept any rules of the relationship. So basically boundaries. You need to put boundaries in your relationship for real. And you also have to accept those boundaries that others put in the relationship as well. Relationships can be romantic, friendships, collaborations, business partnerships, family dynamics, okay? Be fair with others. You cannot expect everybody to be fair with you, and if they won't be fair with you, then you obviously need to set a boundary, okay? Why is the moon here? Why is the moon here? Prayer. I feel like you're praying. You're trying to turn lemons into lemonade, and you're praying. Okay, yeah. You're completing something as well. You're coming to the end of a cycle. You're just wanting... You're wanting something to come to an end here. So there can be joy in the relationship. I feel like if you want something to come to an end in a relationship where there's a pattern or behavior in a relationship, you have to be the energy that you want to see, Scorpio. You have to be the energy that you want to see, Scorpio. So you can't, you see what I'm saying? If they won't match that energy, so if you're giving fairness and diplomacy and acting diplomatically, right? And acting fair, you're standing your ground, but you're not being defensive. You're setting proper boundaries and you're holding them, right? But if they won't respect the boundaries and they won't be fair with you, no matter how much fairness you're being with them, then you know what you need to do, right? And I feel like that's, you know what I mean? Let's see what else you need to work on. What else you're going to be faced with. Either way, it ends with you being happy with joy. What else, please? Egocentric. Be careful of don't get too sure of yourself. Not everyone shares the same perspective as you. Listen to others. You may just learn something new. So yeah, not everybody shares the same perspective as you, okay? And that's okay. And then envy, okay? And it says, remind yourself that no one has it all. It's okay to celebrate other successes. You truly are good enough. Yes, you are. So I feel like you're putting all of this because you have completion here. And your prayer and completion, I feel like you're putting a lot of stuff to rest. And you're being fair with others and you're being fair with yourself, which brings joy into your life. I also feel like you're going to be protecting your own peace as long as you're being diplomatic with yourself and you're being fair with others. But also, too, you're holding your boundaries. You're setting them and you're sticking to them. And if no one respects those boundaries and or they want to cross them, then you are, you're moving accordingly. You're placing them where they belong in your life, which isn't anywhere. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're protecting your peace. Okay? And you're putting an end to any, either whatever, egocentric, or you're praying for people that might be egocentric in your life. You're putting into bed any envy or jealousy here. You're not even putting to bed, because you have strong completion here. You're putting to bed any resisting to change. Ask yourself why you are not wanting to change. Look at the positive side of the changes. I feel like you are, and because you do that, it ends with you having joy. Let's see. I feel like you're praying a lot. You're praying for some type of pain to stop. I feel like you're surrendering yourself to prayer. Yep, the completion. Here's another card of completion. Yep. You're praying for someone for completion of a cycle. Yeah, Nine of Swords. You want the pain to stop. You want night terrors to stop. You want something to stop here. Queen of Wands here, and you're stepping into your full power here. I feel like you're going to stop resisting the change. Four of Wands. There might be some instability here for a little bit. Yep. Prince of Wands. Somebody may not be happy with you when you start setting those boundaries, but that's just how it is. You're going to have to set those boundaries anyways. Yeah, that way you can have movement forward regardless if you're alone or with this person. Either they're going to respect you or they're not going to respect you. Or you're going to respect them or you're not going to respect them. But something here has got to change. King of Cups. There you are. Queen of Wands, King of Cups. I feel like that's you. Both of you, right? Like your masculine side, your feminine side. You're moving forward regardless. That's what I feel here. Let's see. What are you surrendering? Also, if you've been dealing with people who are very envious, whether it's friends, whether it's romantic partners or spouses, whether it's family members or business partners or collaborations. You're getting rid of that within yourself, but you're also getting rid of that within your environment as well. What do you need to surrender? Surrender your fear of change. I feel like you're getting rid of that. And it says, the universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. What else are you surrendering during this transit? Surrender to rest and sleep, to prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Yeah. This is a big one. Surrender your need to always be right. This could also be somebody you're dealing with, but I feel like it's both of you. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. All right, now this next one is going to be a little bit of a hard-hitting message, Scorpio, but it needs to be, okay? This is Methuselah. What else, please, that Scorpio could be dealing with, learning from, or dealing with over the next Saturn, within the Saturn and Pisces transit from now until May 2025? Anubis. Arbiter of truth. Preservation, neutrality, and obligation. Okay. Okay, here it is. All right. Anubis, arbiter of truth. And it says, while Osiris is the master of Duat, no figure is more associated with its purpose than Anubis. He is the arbiter of the trials, the final judge, and the guardian of the sacred tombs. In the trials, he weighs the hearts of the dead against the feather known as truth, even-handedly pronouncing the judgment of the scales upon each petitioner. Anubis preserves that which must not be forgotten and serves as a reminder that when we are called upon to give judgment, it is a matter of truth rather than inclination. Neutrality and duty are called for rather than yielding to one's passions. So I feel like, okay, I feel like Scorpio, over the course of this Saturn and Pisces transit, you're going to be called, because you have so much completion here, and to not be afraid of change, you're going to be called here to face the truth, let go of your need to be right. You've already explained the situation. Let the person, if you're dealing with somebody here who just wants to be right, then let them be right. No matter if they're absolutely wrong about a situation, just let them be right. If their pride and ego won't let them be diplomatic with you, and you've been more than fair, you can only but be fair with somebody but so far, right? Stop resisting the change. See the truth. See the truth of the situation. You need to rest. Stop fearing the change. Allow the change to happen. Get out of the way of karma. See the truth of the situation, and you need to pass your final judgment. I feel like you're going to be leaving a situation within a relationship. I feel like you might be leaving a relationship for good, and that will be your final judgment, because somebody here is just refusing, absolutely refusing to change, no matter how fair and diplomatic and you are. They're absolutely refusing, and you're being called to see the truth and pass final judgment here. But first, you must see the truth within your own heart. Ooh, Lord. All right, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Oh, all right, I'm back. Hey, Sagittarius. This is your Saturn and Pisces transit reading. If you want to know a little bit more about Saturn, you can go back to the intro. I have time-stamped it. The transit will take place, which has already started, March 7th, 2023, all the way till May 24th, 2025. So definitely check that out. This will be for for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Saturn, obviously Jupiter as well. And they're also saying North Node for you as well. There will be guidance at the end, so definitely check that out as well. This is not a cross watchers read. The roles cannot be reversed. This is solely focused on you, but definitely check out your other placements. If you want to cross watch, you're more than welcome. Other people's placements or whatever, you're more than welcome to. Okay, let's see. So let me get a planet, signs, and houses for Sagittarius, please. Planets, signs, and houses, please, for Sagittarius, please. All right. So we got signs, houses, planets. Okay. So the blue writing is the message. The red, when I turn it over, is potential actions that you could take. You got Saturn in Cancer in the 3rd house. Okay. This is going to be a heavy karmic transit for some of you, okay? Because, you know, again, Saturn is the planet of responsibility, discipline, fatherly figures, rules, structure, obligation, ambition, also agriculture. I can't remember the name of the Roman god. Saturn is the name of the Roman god for agriculture. Or Saturn was named after the Roman god of agriculture, and that's where we get the term "you reap what you sow," right? So, again, go to the intro if you want to learn more about that. This is like hard truths and hard lessons. So, again, we have Saturn, planet, the sign in Cancer. We also got in the house, in the 3rd house. Okay, so you have the maturity that brings intuition to protect your ideas. Caution regarding attitudes from the past about short-term thinking and trips. Limits imposed resulting from the history of who or what is around you. So you're getting some lessons here, Sagittarius, about the company that you keep. About decisions and things that you have done in the past. About especially how you have communicated to others. What you have communicated to and or about others. That is coming now. That's coming back around. Cancer may be really predominant in this for you. Okay. You have a history of something, of the company that you keep around you. There's something about that. Okay. Then you also, potential action that you could be taking during this transit is, now remember, Saturn and Pisces will be affecting Pisces, specifically Saturn and Pisces people, or Pisces in general. So definitely check out your Pisces placement if you haven't. Then it's Cancer, then Scorpio, and then the rest of the zodiac, okay? So it says, be realistic about your feelings by making the right connections. Be concerned about attitudes from the past about the ideas in question. You must wait before you can use your intuition and get your ideas going. So you're being put on hold here right now by Saturn regarding your attitude and the way you communicate with people. So it's basically, I hate to say it like this, but I'm not telling you to not speak your truth. I would never tell you that. So speak your truth. But here's the thing. Don't let your mouth write checks that your ass can't cash over this Saturn and Pisces transit, okay? Because that could affect you and the connections that you need to make in order to get your ideas and your manifestations going for business, maybe work related things, or money matters. So just be careful with that, okay? Because you guys are really straightforward people, and I love that. I'm a Scorpio. I got a lot of Sagittarius in my chart. I have a Sagittarius stellium and a Scorpio stellium, so I feel this, okay? I can maybe even apply this to myself, possibly. However, we gotta be careful with what we say, Okay. It's like words. It's like you said something to somebody that maybe you shouldn't have said something to somebody, and now it's coming back around to haunt you, or coming back to haunt you, or bite you in the butt or something. Or an attitude or something you've given to somebody from the past, and it's coming back. I don't know, something about coming back around. Okay. Yeah, look, self-worth in reverse. So there's something that you need to work on about your self-worth here in impasse in reverse. If you work on the self-worth thing, the blockage will be removed here, though, okay? What else, please, for Sagittarius? Yeah, you got to have faith here, too. You got to work with your spiritual team here. And operate from an attitude of gratitude, okay? If you want things to come into fruition for you. Yeah, don't feign or fake an attitude of gratitude. Actually come from a place of an attitude of gratitude. Like really actually be grateful. You know, I'm not saying you're not. Okay, don't come for me. This is a Saturn and Pisces transit reading. These are not easy readings, okay? You do have Saturn here. This is not saying that you're not grateful. What I'm saying is make sure that you actually are over this transit, because you don't want to get papowed by Granddaddy Saturn, or by by Daddy Saturn here for putting on fake gratitude. You see what I'm saying? Or you don't want to put on a facade of having faith. Whatever that is, whether it's spirituality or actual religious beliefs. Yeah, you need to renew your faith or your spirituality in something. Not from a place of vanity, but from a place of true, genuine authenticity and gratitude. So you can persevere. I'm telling you, there's something about gossip here. You could be gossiping about somebody being a workaholic. Be careful with that. Or someone could be gossiping about you and it's coming back around. But I get more so you gossiping about somebody else who's a workaholic. Be careful, because it could come back around and bite you in the butt. Let's see what else you could be dealing with here. Let me see. What else, please, for Sagittarius? Envy. Remind yourself that no one has it all. It's okay to celebrate others' successes. You are truly good enough. So be careful of this is only about Sagittarius, okay? This is not about anybody else. This is not, roles can be reversed. No, this is about you. So be mindful of any feelings of envy here. You also have emotionally detached. Are you protecting yourself from unwanted drama or stress? Feel positive emotions within yourself. To feel emotions is to live freely. Are you hiding your emotions with jokes? That's what I heard. Superficial. There's the facade part. You care too much about outward appearances. Start with your inner work, your value, your self-esteem. We had self-worth in reverse here. Your personality. Inconsistent. Think about if your thoughts, actions, and routines are inconsistent. Does it serve you well on a daily basis? And self-absorbed. Seek to feel what others are feeling. Express empathy to others to overcome this. Possessive. You're clinging on to someone or something way too tightly. Learn to let go. Love has no ownership. Everyone has free will. Love is freeing, not binding. Right? All right, what do you need to surrender? Wait, I did not get your tarot. I didn't look at it. I didn't get your tarot. All right, tell me more, please, about this. Why is envy here, please, for Sagittarius? 9 of Wands in the reverse. You're very defensive with somebody, because it could be a partnership, friendship, business collaboration, or something, out of jealousy here. Let that go. Okay, let go of the self. Okay, let that go. Use proper boundaries. Let go of defensiveness too. Why is the self-absorbed here? Yeah, the wheel. You might feel like other people don't deserve movement forward or have good luck coming their way. Let that go. And that's why you watch them and or gossip about them, because they're all gifted. I'm not saying they have every gift, but they are all gifted here. And I feel like you might gossip about them or watch them because they have good things coming in for them, because it's just their time. Superficial and possessive here. Ace of Swords, the truth has been spoken. You need to let go. Be truthful with yourself here with that. King of Wands reverse. You're coming from a place of arrogance and being a bit of a bully. 5 of Cups reverse. If you don't let that go, you will be sorry about that. Queen of Swords. Somebody here is using a lot of discernment and they're seeing the truth about you. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here that's seeing the truth about you. They're in the upright. They could also be the all gifted here. You're coming from a place of arrogance. I'm sorry. And there's nothing wrong that you don't have to downplay your successes. You don't have to downplay yourself at all. You don't have to be strictly just always exceptionally humble. No. Celebrate those too. But also don't be envious or rude or disrespectful to anybody else who has successes too. Celebrate their successes as well. You know what I mean? Like, don't talk shit about somebody behind their back because they have successes too. You know, if somebody celebrates you, celebrate them too. You know what I mean? Be happy for them too. Because I feel like you've got somebody who's like really, really happy for you around you. But you may not be as happy for them as you claim, possibly, over the course of the transit. Okay. What do you need to surrender? What does Sagittarius need to surrender? Surrender to your intuition. So you need to listen to that, okay? It says tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Nobody is 100% all gifted, by the way. Okay, there's just other people who have maybe worked longer on it, or maybe they're born that way, or whatever the case may be. It could be an air sign, could be a water sign, could be, I don't really have earth there, but I have plants, so it could be earth too. But you just need to learn how to surrender to it. Okay? What else, please, that Sagittarius needs to surrender to? Surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Especially when it comes to your intuition. You just got to let it go. Let it flow. All right, now these are the Methuselah Oracle of Souls. These are a little bit harder messages, but they want me to use them. So just letting you know. What do you have for Sagittarius, please, for this Saturn and Pisces transit? Next, okay. Enchantress of Night. Secrets, vigilance, and subterfuge. Subterfuge. Subterfuge? I think I'm saying that right. Okay. That's cool. I don't know if I think I've gotten that one before. It's been a minute though. Next. It says, the embodiment of night. Nyx is the keeper of secrets, an observer of truths in Hades' realms. Very little happens there, but Nyx does not know of it. Through her subtle influences and machinations, though she may seem at times to work counter to the interests of her lord, she is fully loyal, occasionally encouraging maleficence to reveal and effectively counter it. Nyx shows us that the harmonious and well cared for places are maintained through constant vigilance, sometimes secret means, and that things that may seem malicious may in fact be to your benefit. So if you are talking maliciously or gossip about somebody because of these other things here, that person's going to take that and it's going to be used to their benefit because they're the all gifted and it is their time. It's just their time. And because they're just born that way. And that's the truth. Okay? All right, well, Sagittarius, that has been your Saturn and Pisces transit, and I'll be back with Capricorn. Hey, Capricorn. This is your Saturn and Pisces transit reading. If you want to know more about Saturn, go towards the intro. I've time-stamped it, so you can just go listen to that and come back here. This is good for Capricorn and Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Saturn, especially, and Jupiter. Okay, this is a very long transit, okay? It's already started, so it started on March 7th, 2023, and it goes all the way till May 24th, 2025, and those energies can go beyond this, okay? So keep that in mind. Stick around. I'm going to do the guidance at the end. I might do a collective message real quick, too. So stick around for that if you like. All right, so we're going to get a planets, signs, and houses, okay? All right, show me Capricorn, please, for the Saturn and Pisces transit. Show me Capricorn, please, for the Saturn and Pisces transit. This is not roles can be reversed. Okay, this is solely about you. This is not about cross-watcher. This is solely about you. Cross-watchers are welcome. You're more than welcome to cross-watch any other sign. If you have Pisces in your chart, please go watch Pisces as well. Okay? You can feel free to cross-watch any other sign as well, but definitely check out your other placements. All right, here we go. So, house, signs, and planets. Okay, so the blue portion is the message. The red is the potential action. So you have the sun, okay, in Virgo, and the 10th house. Okay, all right. So you have the sun, so Leo, and then in Virgo, so Virgo, and then you have in the 10th house. Okay, so we have the creation. The message here is the creation of methods for the healing power of your destiny. The gaining of respect for or from the analyzing of where you're going. Things brought to life or light resulting from the perfectionism of your career. So this is all about your career, your 10th house, your destiny as well, but all about your career here over the next 2 years. So you're going to really see either, things come to light or, within the work aspect. Be careful with any perfectionism. You need to analyze things better, but not nitpicky, okay? Heal, I don't know, you might be in the healing professions or something. You might be a tarot reader, or you might be in the healing arts of some kind, all right? Your potential action is demonstrate the serving of others responsibly. So whatever you do it responsibly, or if not, there's going to be a price for that, okay? Realize the details of success. Act like a leader. Do what you must do and become a person of power and status. But you must use that success and power responsibly. So you're going to be tested if you can use your power responsibly and help it and use it for, the collective to help others, but also to help yourself too. But can you wield power and success and status responsibly? Show me the sun, or just tell me more about this for Capricorn, please. Let me get a good shuffle. Hold on. What is this about for Capricorn? Why are these cards here, please? About, can you demonstrate serving others responsibly? Sometimes you've got to know when to serve, when not to serve. Can you act like a leader responsibly? Can you utilize power and success responsibly? Why is it here for Capricorn? Utilizing power and success responsibly. Yeah, can you come from a place of gratitude, and can you accept that others may sometimes get the whole pie while you only get a slice? And can you be grateful for that? You see what I'm saying? Can you actually come from a place of attitude of gratitude? And can you be humble? Will you abuse the power? Can you wield power responsibly? When you have more money, when you have more status, when you have more power, when you have more responsibility, and you have the ability to help others, will you? Or will you, You also got impatient. This is what you're also going to be faced with. Impatient. Look for patterns of your impatience. Notice the negative physical symptoms, and it causes you. Take deep breaths and slow down. What else, please, for Capricorn? Unworthy. Think deeply and ask yourself why you are not worthy of the situation at hand. Yeah, so you might feel like you are impatient for this success to come, but you're not operating from a place of gratitude. When you start to accept that you are worthy of it, and let go of impatience, and you come from a place of gratitude, and that you know that you are ready for that type of success, and that you will build that power and that status and that financial gain responsibly, and demonstrate that you can be a great leader, that's when it'll come. But you will be tested. You will be tested over the next over this Saturn and Pisces transit. What do you need to serve? Wait, I didn't get the tarot. What? Tell me about this impatience, please. What about this impatience for Capricorn, please? Yeah, 5 of Cups reverse. You may ask for forgiveness. I mean, you might, over the next 2.5 years, up to 3 years, Because remember, this transit energy can last a long while, okay? Even after the transit ends. So be prepared for that. If you do act from a place of impatience and maybe kind of pop off a little bit, you might want to ask for forgiveness, okay? And then, yeah, Nine of Pentacles. And then you will have that, okay? But just as long as you keep that to a minimum and you wield that power responsibly and keep conflict down, okay, I feel like you'll be fine. What do you need to surrender, though? What do you need to surrender? What does Capricorn need to surrender? Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. And it says, let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in life, but also wield it responsibly, okay? Now, this is a harder message. This is the Methuselah. What else, please, for Capricorn? What else do you have for Capricorn, please? What else do you have for Capricorn, please? Hades, Lord of riches, equanimity, wisdom, and inevitability. So the underworld, okay? So I feel like you're going to be tempted to misuse power, possibly. I don't recommend it, but you will be tempted. You will be tested on how you use power, how you wield it. And if you misuse it, you might end up losing it. I'm just saying. And it says, Hades, Lord of riches. Unlike the descendant, fickle gods of Olympus, Hades cares more for the people under his rule than he does for his own pleasure. Maybe he won't. He endures their sneers and abuses with equanimity. Focus on his goals and his responsibilities, knowing that eventually all will come to an end in his realm. Hades reminds us to ignore petty, unworthy distractions and to focus on that which will make a real difference in the world. So yeah, don't be tempted to, because of impatience or because of outdated beliefs about yourself, don't get involved in petty squabbles. Use wisdom. You know what I mean? Use your power and your status or, your leadership that you've gained through your own creation, through maybe you work for yourself, or maybe you're getting a higher position or something. Whatever it is, use it with wisdom and graciousness. Okay, don't get involved in pettiness. Okay, not everybody's gonna be happy for you, unfortunately. You know what I mean? Don't get involved in that. Okay. All right, I'll be right back for Aquarius. Hey Aquarius, this is your Saturn and Pisces transit reading. If you want to learn more about Saturn, you can go towards the intro. I have time-stamped it. This is good for Aquarius and your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Saturn, and Jupiter placements. This is not a cross-watchers reading. This is, it's not, well, cross-watchers are more than welcome. What I mean is, this is not a roles reversal. This is only about you, but you're more than welcome to, cross-watchers are more than welcome, and you're more than welcome to go watch other signs as well. Definitely check out if you have Pisces in Saturn, definitely watch Pisces. If you have Pisces anywhere in your chart, definitely go watch Pisces placement, okay? You can definitely go watch your other placements as well. All right, so we're going to look at, I'm going to do guidance at the end. I might do a collective message, a quick collective message as well. So I'm going to get a planets, signs, and houses, and then we'll drill down from there. What do you have for Aquarius, please, for this Saturn and Pisces transit, please? What do you have for Aquarius, please? What do you have for Aquarius, please? Saturn and Pisces transit. Okay, we have signs, houses, and planets. So the blue writing is the message, and the red is potential actions you could take. So you have the Sun, okay, Leo energy. You have in Aries, and you also have in the 12th house. Okay, so it says the creation of energies to meet the challenges, or the challenge of your faith, the gaining of respect for or from your desires regarding hidden tendencies. Okay. Things brought to life or light resulting from honesty and strength of large institutions or overwhelming events. Okay, so now this is all about you. This could be something that you're experiencing because you didn't listen to yourself. You didn't have faith in yourself and your own intuition. You have hidden motives here, Aquarius. And because of that, something about that, you have, you want to gain respect. You have a desire regarding respect. You have a hidden desire for respect. But you're not talking about it. You need to be honest about that. You're going to be forced to be honest about some things. Not this one. You're going to be forced to be honest, Aquarius, over this transit. If not, you might be experiencing some type of overwhelming events. Now, potential actions that you could take. Okay? And it says, demonstrate your willpower, seeking oneness with all there is. So you might want to demonstrate all there is about your willpower here. It says, realize what you think you know about philanthropy. So you need to take you're going to be challenged. You are the sign of the humanitarian. You're going to be challenged to put, your money where your mouth is regarding humanitarian work. Act like a leader. Do it your own way and keep your involvement hidden. So if you're really serious about doing something like donating to causes or doing something for something, don't do it for clout. Don't do something for somebody else or for an organization or make a donation or start something. Do it because you want to do it and do it hidden. But you need to act like a leader and take, you need to start making your mark in the humanitarian world. Okay. What else, please, that Aquarius may be doing? That you are the sign of the humanitarian here. Even if it's just at the community level. Okay. You have no idea the ripple effects that it has. Okay. You have prayer here too. You're literally turning lemons into lemonade. You're given the opportunity to do that. But you need to trust your instincts, okay? You're going to be needing to trust your instincts about something. You're being very impatient about something coming into fruition. Regarding a soulmate. Now, soulmates can be romantic. They could be, friends. They could be family. They could be business partners, okay? Don't do something for somebody else because you want to be seen as a good person. Okay, do something for somebody else because it's the right thing to do. Don't do something for somebody else because you fear rejection. Do it because you feel like it's the right thing to do. That's why it's saying do it and keep your involvement hidden, because you don't need the clout. Don't do it for that. Do it because it's the right thing to do because somebody needs it. You see what I'm saying? I need you to be careful too about your anger. Passion can be sexual energy, lust, not necessarily love, but passion, sexual desire, right? Lust, or it can be anger and rage. I need to be careful with that. Because if you don't and you get very, very impatient with somebody, you might end up getting rejected really, really badly. Because you might lash out. Let's see, what else are you going to be working on over this transit, please? Your instincts, your animal instincts for passion and lust might be taking over. Prejudice. Ooh, what if you were you might be having to look at your own prejudices that you have towards other people, Aquarius. It says, what if you were categorized into a group and given attributes that were false without truly knowing who you are? You might be having to face that about yourself. Yep, envy. Remind yourself that no one has it all. It's okay to celebrate others' successes. You truly are good enough. And we have resentful. You also have to deal with resentfulness. Think loving thoughts for the person or yourself that you resent. It's restricting your emotional happiness. Be mindful of greediness. You are too attached to things in an excessive way. Nothing good comes of it. And inconsiderate. Act with compassion and kindness. Be thoughtful and polite. It just feels better on the inside. And you also have defensiveness. Hear other people's perspectives and feelings. Shift your focus to them. It's not always about you, Aquarius. Why is this here? Tell me more about this, please, for Aquarius. 9 of Wands in reverse. You're very, very, very defensive, okay? You lack boundaries. You're lacking boundaries here. King of Wands reverse. You're coming from a place of arrogance. You're kind of being a bit of a bully. Or you're letting others bully you. You're really quick to mouth off at the mouth here, Aquarius. You just want to conquer. You want to rule. Aquarius. Male or female, doesn't matter. I'll be careful. Yep. Chariot. Moving forward because you want to force things to go your way. 8 of Swords in reverse. Somebody here is like... You might end up being really forceful with somebody in the way you communicate. Be careful. Your mouth might get you in trouble. Because you want to win so badly with the defensiveness, and you might end up getting in trouble with your mouth. Yep, the Sun in reverse, and you end up not being happy about it. Or somebody else might be. Yep, 3 of Swords, and you're going to have to end up eating them words and asking or pleading for forgiveness if you're not careful. Yep, asking for forgiveness, possibly from a friend, if you're not careful. Yep. You might be judging a friend. Yep. King of Wands reverse with the King of Swords reverse. That is somebody who's kind of coming off as very narcissistic. I'm sorry, but that's the truth, Aquarius. And you might be a bit of a bully here. That's someone who's kind of abusive. Either you're experiencing that and you're having to walk away from that, or someone's trying to force this on you, or you're forcing this on somebody. Let's see what you need to surrender. You need to check yourself, Aquarius. Surrender. Yeah, I feel like it's someone forcing this on you. You're walking away from an abusive relationship, possibly, or abusive situations. It says surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice. Now that could be romantic, platonic, familiar, like a family or business or collaboration. It says it is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. Someone's not going to like hearing you say no. Surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the support and the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take their pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. One more for Aquarius. What do you need to surrender? Do more. Surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. And then you also have surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify, and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. I want to say Leo got this, but I'm not sure. So if you're dealing with the Leo, go check that out too. All right, now this is the Methuselah Oracle of Souls. So these are a little bit harder. So let you know. All right, what do you got for Aquarius during this Saturn in transit Pisces, please? What do you got for Aquarius? Stick around. I'm going to do guidance too. What do you got for Aquarius, please, for this Saturn in Pisces transit? Okay, that's a lot. I'm not doing all that. Less cards. That's a lot. I'm not doing all that. That's too many. I need one card. One card, Spirit. One card for Aquarius. One card for Aquarius, please. One card for Aquarius, please. One. The thinker, the father of knowledge. Knowledge, instruction, and reinvention. I just heard let other people be right too. It says the thinker, the father of knowledge. It says the thinker's formidable intellect has persisted even into the afterlife, and he has no illusions about who or what he was in life or in death. His will and reason form the foundations of the city district around him, and he uses his knowledge to instruct those who come to his university of the mind. The thinker teaches us that there is no state in which and from which we cannot learn, and that often the best way to improve is to teach and exchange knowledge with others. So you're learning a lot about yourself and maybe teaching others about certain topics. As you heal, you're teaching other people too. But it feels like you're going through something though in order to be able to teach other people about it. But I feel like for some reason you might end up being single towards the end of the transit for some reason if you're in a romantic partnership. But I feel like you're going to be good on your own though. There's something about that. All right, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. So this is, if you have Saturn in Pisces, this is your Saturn return. It is like your baptism by fire. So yeah, if you want to learn more about Saturn, you can go towards the intro. You could have Pisces in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Saturn, and Jupiter placements. This is not a, you can't, don't reverse the roles here. This is strictly about you, but you can obviously, cross watchers are welcome. Definitely check out your other placements. You can watch all the other signs and of other people that you're dealing with, or just want to watch it all the way through. Up to you. I will do guidance at the end. I might do a collective message as well. But I will go ahead and tell you a little bit about Saturn. It's about discipline. It's the fatherly figure. It's about your ambition, your obligations, your responsibility, karma, stability, tough love, hard lessons, hard truths as well, stuff about yourself. Saturn is named after the Roman god of agriculture, and that's where we get you reap what you sow from. So this is all about, karma, challenges, okay? About your maturity, your structure, your obligations, your growth, your wisdom here, your history, your maturity as well. Have you learned your lessons, okay? A test, lots of tests here. And also, Saturn does reward compassion and empathy, okay? So I'm going to pull planets card, the signs card, and houses cards, and we'll go from there. Whew. Let's see. Show me Pisces, please, for the Saturn and Pisces transit. This is it's already started March 7th, 2023. Goes all the way until May 24th, 2025. And those energies will extend that. Okay, so keep that in mind. So you want to make sure that you have learned some lessons, maybe made your peace with people. You know what I mean? No one is perfect. We've all made mistakes, okay? Let's see. All right. Show me Pisces for Saturn and Pisces transit, please. Planets, signs, and houses. Let me cut the deck. All right, here we go. So we have the signs, we have the houses, and we have the planets. Okay, so the blue portion is the message. The red is potential action. So you have the moon, which is you. That came out a lot. We have in Taurus, and you have in the 12th house, which is your ruling, I think that's your ruling house, I think. And the moon, I believe, is ruling you. See the moon We have in Taurus, and then we have in the 12th house, okay? So this talks about the nurturing of resources to maintain your faith, feelings caused by the practicality of hidden tendencies, reactions resulting from the productivity of large institutions or overwhelming events. So, if you have used your resources in an underhanded way, that's going to cost you. Okay? If you've used your resources in an underhanded way to cause a reaction against somebody else or feelings for people to, if you use it to manipulate others against somebody else, that is going to cost you. Okay? Now, potential actions that you could take. Okay. It says, defend your beliefs, seeking oneness with the all there is. Accept the cost of philanthropy. So you need to make a atonement for something. You're being over this course of the Saturn and Pisces transit. You're going to be having to atone for something. Let your feelings tell you how to use the most direct way and keep your involvement hidden. So you need to learn how to do something for others without an expectation of return and without even getting clout for it or recognition. This is a lesson for you, one, to take accountability if you've done something to hurt somebody else and you use your resources to do so. But you also need to learn the true meaning of generosity. Okay. What else is going on, please, for Pisces during the Saturn and Pisces transit, please? Yeah, you're being rejected here. You're facing rejection. If you caused somebody, now this could be something you did 10 years ago. This could be something 15 years ago. This could be something last year. This could be something 6 months, 8 months ago. If you cause somebody to feel rejection or be rejected by people based on maybe paid people, or you manipulated people or paid people to reject somebody else, you're going to be rejected. What else, please? Yeah, you took great joy in this. You took great joy in this. Yep. Yep. And you used your spiritual beliefs to do this. And then you also played victim. If you did, and this is all about you, Pisces, okay? So don't come for me. You use your faith or your spirituality here to victimize somebody else. And you took great joy in that. Tell me more about what Pisces has done and what's going to happen. Yeah, based on your own insecurities. You will have to face an impasse here. You'll be blocked from something until you make something right. Yeah, you will be left in isolation until you ask for forgiveness from this person. Yeah. You acted on impulse and you used trickery to deceive people. That's manipulation. Yeah. You cannot have a renewal until you ask for forgiveness. You created this, and then you created the circumstances that then you played victim to. You were not the victim in this. You need to ask for forgiveness from the true victim here. Yeah, then you claimed perfection when you were not. You were not perfect. You were not even the victim in the situation. Yeah. You will not be allowed to go towards your destiny until you do. Yeah. You might even, I mean, I'm not trying to say this is good, but you might experience some type of loss or grief here. You also, you will not be allowed to have any more mystical or magical powers until you do. Yeah. You need to have wisdom, and you need to go on some type of spiritual quest here to see the truth about a situation, about what you did. You did this to a soulmate. Does not have to be romantic. It can be platonic. It can be a friend. It can be a collaborative business partner. It can be a family member. It can be a romantic partner. You did it out of vanity, and you need to grow. You need to grow. This is for your growth here. You did something for clout. You did something for vanity, And then you played victim to the circumstances that you created. And you took great joy in it. That's going to cost you. No matter when you did it, it's coming back around. All right, let's see. Tell me more, please, about Pisces. What are they going to experience here? Again, like I said, this is not about other people. This is about you. Arrogant. It says, if you're insecure or fear rejection, this behavior surfaces the behavior of arrogance. Work on accepting your true self and give yourself love as you are needing it. You are very impatient. It says, look for patterns of your impatience. Notice the negative physical symptoms it causes you. Take deep breaths and slow down. You actually thought, with the perfection here, you actually thought that you were better than somebody else. Yep, self-absorbed. Seek to feel what others are feeling. Express empathy to others to overcome this. Yeah, inconsistent. Think about if your thoughts, actions, and routines are inconsistent. Does it serve you well on a daily basis? Shame. You are not